viewers out there. It's Wednesday, 4 p.m., and it's time for Sports Orbit. My name is Afa Acho Salifu Usman. It's right here in the studio with me. Salifu, welcome to Sports Orbit.
Thank you, Alpha.
On today's edition of the program, we begin from athletics, and that is talking about the African under 18 and under 20 championships, where the AFN, that is the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, has named 42 athletes that will compete for honors at the combined fourth African under 18 championship and the 15th African under 20 championship scheduled to start this weekend in Ndola, Zambia. The list is made up of 23 under 18 girls and boys, as well as 19 under 20 men and women. Nigeria's under 20 women's record holder, Tima Godbless, is spearheading Nigeria's challenge for podium places in the under 20 category, while National Sports Festival 100 meters and 200 meters silver medalist Faith Okose tops the list of 23 under 18 athletes listed for the championships. Others listed in the under 18 category are the likes of Ewa Peace, Eyakoe Justina, Tiana Shaibu, Yetunde Olayinka, Israel Okun Sunday, Monday Ibuka, Francis James Musa, Jimo Justin Osigwe, and Abuje Chinedu, while the under 20 side has the likes of Sule Rejoice, Ajidatu Oke, Okoyemi Deborah, and so many others. Of course, AFN Technical Director Samuel Nikeku says the federation has selected the best athletes that will make Nigeria proud in Dola and following the footsteps of their predecessors who launched their way to stardom at the championship. So, a star-studded contingent, if you ask me, led by Tima Godbless, we call the exploit. She had correct on the 20 women's record holder leading this contingent to Zambia.
Yeah, fantastic. And one important thing about this particular age category is not sometimes it's not necessarily about winning to win.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity to expose athletes to the competitive natures of international competition. And just like the technical director said, this is always an avenue when most of the athletes lost themselves lost the world stage.
Yeah.
Several Nigerian athletes who have made their name at this particular this is endless. The lives of Adegoke,
Yeah.
this is where he made his mark.
Yeah, exactly.
And when all wrong to excel, even though he went to the Tokyo Olympic, he was not successful at the Tokyo Olympic. But his performance at the Tokyo Olympic, to some extent, you say it was faster, successful. Not thanks to the Monzo pool. If not, he made the semi-finals, and he was almost get there to get to the final, but because not thanks to the Monzo pool. So to me, this Adegoke performance at Tokyo Olympic was a fantastic performance, and he made his mark from this particular level of competition. Even in the like of Snell Shukuma,
Yeah.
also another example of the player athletes who make their name at this particular stage. So we can't wait to see a new crop of generations of
Very
athletes
well.
who will make their mark at this particular, not them share at this particular, and then when we go on to do Nigeria proud at the international level, at the more exposed level of the competition. AFN, to me, either we like it or not, yes, there are some, either you may say that there are some issues here and there, but to some extent, you give kudos to AFN, like I see, it look as if they are beginning to get their things right in terms of organizing competition, in terms of also get the athletes to compete at international level and then get the best of athletes to represent Nigeria. We hope this new generation of athletes, 42 of them, probably will begin to hope to see a few of them, probably like 2 or 3 of them at the Paris Olympics.
Very well. We're still on athletics, this time the Confederation of African Athletics elections scheduled for Lusaka, Zambia, where the outgoing vice president of the athletics body, that's Nigeria, Engineer Ibrahim Shehu Bissau, has pledged his total support for the candidacy of the incumbent Ahmad Kaikaba Mabum. The former president of the AFN said on Tuesday in Lusaka after the council meeting of the Confederation that an understanding had been reached between himself and Mr. Ahmad, and as a result of that, he decided to step down. He said, "Indeed, I did put myself forward to contest for the president of CA because of my zeal to develop athletes on the continent. However, after today's meeting, that was yesterday, we Upon discovering that we both have a common zeal and goal for the game to work together, and so with a mutual understanding, I have decided to above my ambition to feature as Mr. Maboom has my full support. So, I mean, for Nigeria's self stepping down for incumbent, but according to him, maybe a gentleman agreement. We were not there, don't know what transpired, but he said he realized he and the president have the same vision and he feels there's no point for him to contest and let the incumbent president go ahead.
Yeah, gentleman agreement, on written
Yeah,
agreement.
sure.
Alpha, sometimes when the politicians tell you that
Mm.
I'm coming, or if the politician tell you that yeah, good afternoon, you have to check your time. Either it's still no good afternoon, it's only in the noon time or in the evening time.
Yeah.
Because so has been on the board of this
Exactly.
CAA in
CAA.
the last 4 years
Mm.
as the vice president. And Haman, who is the incumbent president, has been there for some years.
Mm.
And you have all seen him before you come out. You can't you come out. You have been advertising him, assisting him as the vice president. Yes, he was even there before you were on the board, and now you have assisted him for the last 4 years as the vice president. And you have always seen how we have been working together. But all of a sudden, you came up with your own challenge in job. And after at the last minute, the election will go tomorrow in Osaka, Gambia. At the last minute, we went to the election yesterday. And that's what I think. We both have common.
Yeah. And as a result of
You know,
that, you are
when
stepping down.
the police come out to tell lies, yes, there's no how you tell me that it's a lie. But sometimes it's all about personal fulfillment.
Yeah,
Personal
exactly.
fulfillment, personal happiness. You feel that your Israel has been taken care of, and that's it, we have common goal. There's no how you tell that we have common goal. That you believe that you say you come out to develop athlete, and you saw that Hamana have the same Kalabahana, the same style and the same agenda for what we have. But both of you have been there for working together for the past 4 years. And before you now do that, you feel that you was not doing something like that. You feel that you cannot do better. But now you now realize that you both have the same.
Exactly.
So just like you see, something has passed the time you do and then you
Yes.
have settled the Congo.
Very
Maybe
well.
why not step down for me in the next 4 years and allow me to continue? Always come to the because at the end of the day, these are some of the things that happen when you reach when a position reaches an agreement. And when it comes the time to fulfill that agreement or to fulfill that agreement, once start to release and you begin to shout also there's never agreement. But if you have come out to tell Nigeria or tell Africans entirely, or in this country it's an African we're talking about, tell Africa, okay, me and the incumbent have reached an agreement that you want to serve as black.
Exactly.
After this left
I will go.
I'll go.
Exactly.
That would to me, I would have
That's
believed you. I would understand.
yeah.
But you see that you now have
Realize.
but realize that you both of you
Have
have the same vision, same style, same the way you want to work. You
But of
can't.
course, if
There's
you're in
no
the same body, there's no you even have the same vision in the first place. Because
Yes.
you are the vice president
yes.
of this one. So
Yes.
obviously you've had the same vision with him all
So
along.
there's no how me and you me yes both of us were here talking
Yeah.
about this stuff on the stuff.
Exactly.
Either you like it or not, yet we have the same focus and
Exactly.
give the best stuff.
Mm.
But in terms of idea,
Mm.
we can't have the same idea.
Very well.
How you go about how you go about it can never be the
Definitely.
same. You are alpha and I'm salif. It
Definitely.
can never be the same.
Yeah.
Just like tell that you can't find the same location.
Exactly.
So you can't tell me that you now have the same goal. It's not possible. But just come out to tell Africa the whole truth. He has agreed that after he served, as you said, after he served,
Yeah.
you now support him.
Exactly.
It's
Simple
one
as that.
But when you have 4 years, you now okay, but you promised to support him. Last 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Instead of telling you that oh, you have now this other, I have the same, you have the same common goal, you have the same idea. You can't have the same idea. It's not possible.
Yeah. Right now to some other story. Of course, this news shall be making rounds in the last couple of weeks, and that is talking about the Mobosi Foundation Super Cup. And as a result of that, it's been revealed that winner of the 2023 Dozie Mobosi Super Cup football tournament will smile home with a whooping 1 billion naira. Yeah, you heard it well, 1 billion naira as star prize. The organizers said, um, okay, the tournament, which is organized by the Dozie Mobusi Foundation in partnership with the Nigerian Professional Football League, is under the aegis of the Nigerian Premier Football League Limited. The whole thing, well, we'll get into that. It's beginning to look a bit confusing when this whole competitions started, they had to come out to clarify. Some people were confusing it. Is this the Super Six? What is this all about? And until the foundation had to come and clarify that no, this is just a different tournament to encourage participation and all of that. Well, the statement also added that first runner up will smile home with 200 million naira, while for participating alone, you get 20 million naira for each of the 12 teams. Well, in as much as good initiative. Like this is the second edition, like we were saying off camera. But I mean, this competition, like we were saying, will this not rival the league? Is it like there are plans on the way to set up a rival league? Because we are hearing of a Nigerian professional, what is it called now? Nigerian Premier Football
I
League
think this is
Limited.
still the same. It's still the same NPF.
Exactly.
It's still the same
You
Nigerian
know,
Professional League Football.
so it makes confused. So I so I think in the weeks ahead, this thing should be streamlined. If the IMC or the NFF wants to go into a full partnership with this foundation to harmonize the league, there's no problem with that. After all, there's good money coming in. But it's beginning to look confusing. We have a Super 6 coming up. Then we now have another Super 12 coming up, Salifu.
Yeah, you rightly you say it rightly. It's begin to look more confusing.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're going to look at another parallel
Exactly.
leagues. And the present current season of the Nigerian Professional League Football, I mean, the winner at the end of the season,
Yeah.
according to the IMC, will go on for 100 million.
100 million. Yeah.
And 100 million.
Mhm.
And yet, we are just contact the Super Cup tournament.
Yeah.
A set of people just come
Exactly.
to play tournament. We're talking about the marathon league.
Yeah.
And at the end of the season, the winner will be 100 million. This is even the 100 million.
Mm.
This is the first time we are even having the
Oh,
100 million.
exactly.
It used to be 50 million
Yeah.
that have never even been rematched.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I remember what the last 2 or 4 seasons we are yet to claim their prize money.
Yeah.
So now, but the IMC have to say at the end of this year, we will go on 100 million. And here we come, a private organization to now call it the Government Super Six.
Yeah.
So that the winner will go home with
1 billion.
a whopping 1 billion naira. As we're talking about 100 million into 10,
Exactly.
a whopping 100 million, a whopping 1
1
billion.
billion.
And whereas the winner of the marathon league of the season will go home 100 million. So if I have a club in Nigeria, don't give, and just to participate, you earn 100, you earn 20 million. And the takeoff grant for the who are presently in the Nigerian Professional League
10 million.
was 10 million. And even that was the first time they ever had
Exactly.
that kind of opportunity. So if I'm playing me, then it's not better for me to lobby to play this Super Six,
Exactly.
Super 12,
Yeah.
in just tournament. Probably a 12 team can play a maximum of 12 match or thereabout. And you have to, even though I don't even win anything, I'm sure that I'm going to get 20 million,
Exactly.
which is enough for me to set up the club and to offset whatever bill, whatever expenses of may pay or anything. But just like you say, I think the IMC have done a fantastic job trying to give a better image to Nigeria professional.
Yeah.
And they're also in partnership with this particular club. Why not bring them on board
Exactly.
to probably
Just harmonize it
harmonize
and
it
give it
and call it
properly.
what is the name of
Nigerian Premier League.
No, what is the name of that private
Bobosi
Babusi.
Foundation.
And probably say Mabose Nigeria Mabose Football
Exactly,
League
as sponsors.
as sponsor.
Yes.
Just like we have Backward Premier League
Very
before.
well.
Or we have just have to have a Super Sport Premier,
Mhm.
Super Sport Premier League, or you have a Glow
Yeah,
League.
yeah,
So I
exactly.
have Mabose Football League.
Mm.
So that that kind of money can be channeled into our league
Exactly.
and boost our league and make our
Very
league
well.
one of the best in Africa.
Yeah.
Instead of it having this private
Mm.
competition. I
Yeah.
think I am there, although it is it's a process.
Good, yeah.
It's a process, but I think if they're not having that idea,
Mm.
they should begin to nurture that idea on how to harmonize this thing
Exactly.
together and let them probably have the Mabushi football league
Exactly.
as Nigerian league, so that
Yeah.
the league can be more competitive,
Exactly.
more lucrative,
Yeah.
and more interesting and development and say. So if several clubs in Nigerian league now know that I'm going to earn a million
1
for
billion.
winning 1 billion
Mm.
for winning league, even the governors who are trying to bastardize most of the clubs,
Yes.
who now begin to have another rethink
Exactly.
about how they run the football, they run the club.
Agree. Well, we hope it goes well. 1 billion, huge sum of money. Well, congrats in advance to whichever club goes on to win this league. Anyway, we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, Sport Orbit continues. Don't go nowhere.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Welcome back from that break. Now, for President of the Nigerian Football Federation, Ibrahim Gusau, has denied reports going around social media that he held a meeting with referees from the northern part of the country ahead of the Nigerian Referees Association elections. According to him, the report insinuates that he has the plan of supporting a candidate from the northern part to emerge as at the helm of affairs of the Referees Association. But Gusau said that he was nowhere near any of such meeting, and he's the president of the NFF, father of all, and he's there to support anybody who emerges as president of the Referees Association.
Well, it's good that he has come out to deny it. And when somebody shop fish,
Yeah.
when somebody get into the kitchen and they see a fish inside the pot and they just carry the fish, put it in his mouth and swallow it, and somebody just come into the fish, you ate the fish. Say, no, I didn't eat the fish, but your mouth is smelling the fish.
Yeah.
Not the fish, but your mouth is smelling the fish.
Yeah.
Yes, you say you didn't have a meeting with the Northern Region, but you admitted that there was a meeting.
Yeah.
But you were
Even
not
said even in 2019, you are aware that there was a meeting
similar meeting
ahead of the election.
You were never part of that meeting. Afat, people always look for people who they can control and who they can push here and there.
Very well.
Referee is a very key factor, very
Exactly.
strong organs of Nigeria,
Yeah.
very strong organs in the game of football. And if you are head of football, there's no how. Yes, I don't even expect him to just hold his arm as the president of Nigeria football, to just hold his arm and allow the elections in the board of elections to go all to just go like that. He will definitely, he's a human being, he will definitely have interest of who and who become the leaders of the Nigerian football. Because if you want to run a fantastic football, you need to know who and who emerge as the president of the Nigerian football, who emerge, even the league we're talking about, who emerge as the chairman of the league, and at the same time another organ like football or like a player union, and even before even the Swan.
Mhm.
As a president of Nigerian football, you also have interest who become the president of
Of
Swan.
course. Yeah, exactly.
Because these are the people who can make your mind.
Yeah.
So you don't have the interest. So even there's nothing for him. If I were him, if he actually hold a meeting, if I'm in a position, I will not deny it.
Exactly.
I say yes. I had a meeting, but I also had the plan to have something with the Southern region.
Very well.
It's all in the interest to ensure that the election come out peacefully. The election of NRA is already a two-horse race between Dr. Ibrahim Omeza from Kogi State. Both the candidates of both of them are Northerners. Dr. Ibrahim Omeza from Kogi State and Jubeiru from Bauchi. Jubeiru has been the head of Nigeria, the head of referee in Nigerian Football Federation for years. In terms of appointment of referee. Jubelu is the entire FIFA referee, and at the same time, the entire FIFA referee, and has been the head of Nigerian referee, head of referee in the Department of Nigerian Football Federation for years. Dr. Emeza, a lecturer at the Ahmadu Bello University, a fantastic veteran referee, a fantastic referee who has been there for years. He was a time deputy secretary of the Nigeria FCT Referee Association. Once a time and the head referee and the referee chairman of the referee committee in the Amak Union and said Amak Football Association, referee union, and separately. But and the things that he has not become a lot of people are beginning to see Ibrahim Omeza as an independent-minded person who can rally around the field and bring the field together to ensure that the field have their say in the football. But Jubelu, not disrespecting, not do about it, is a fantastic referee, who is a referee, and I heard of referee. But the fears about Jubelu is that since he has always been a head, a staff of NFL, a head of the referee department, he will be a stooge controlled by the NFL. And that has always been that this is the fear, and that's why most of the referees are rooting for Dr. Ibeza, who they see as an independent minded person. But and just like the game is being played to ensure that they get people from the table. But just like I say, for Yusuf to come out to deny, well, it's good that he's denying, and let's just believe him.
All right, quickly to our next story. Where, of course, former Super Eagles defender Jamilu Collins, who suffered a season-long injury while playing for Cardiff City, has thanked NFF president and his teammates following his return to training after 9 months. He said, "I've never suffered any injury since I started playing football professionally, and to go through a whole 9 months without football was a torrid period for me." He explained that it was like getting a new knee, literally, as that was what it looked like to him. And of course, he also thanked the new NFF president, the coach of the Super Eagles, Jose Pesiro, and his teammates also who reached out to him during his time while he was down. Now, moving ahead now to, of course, Chelsea in the news with Pochettino. Recall that Chelsea has been in the hunt for a new manager, and reports have revealed that Pochettino has a verbal agreement with Chelsea to be their new manager. Recall that the likes of Nagelsmann, that deal did not go through. Also for Luis Enrique, according to what they said, some agreements were not ironed out, and that deal did not go through. But looking like Pochettino is the one to take over the reins at Stamford Bridge from next season. Well, if you ask me, Pochettino, decent coach, moving on to the other side of London this time around with Chelsea. I think, for me, I think when you look at the coaches available for Pochettino, I think a decent choice, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree. I can't agree less with you. If you look at Pochettino's and if you look at the candidate, most of them that have been parried and round over. Me, yes, they may, in terms of a certificate or whatever, but in terms of experience, I think Pochettino has better experience,
good solid Premier League
good solid
experience.
ground and Premier League experience ahead of any other contender for the Chelsea job. And if really the Chelsea owners are really serious about the club, it's not about just parade or just spending money around, really mean business and really mean all the thought Chelsea to what the Chelsea be. I think Pochettino is the right person.
I think so.
He has seen it all. He was at Tottenham, so he knows. There's nothing he doesn't know about the Premier League football style. And coming in, meeting the kind of aspirations of stars that are already. Chelsea is not less of. It's not anywhere less of stars.
I agree.
They have no how. But to have a coach who will be able to manage this good crop of that is what I've been lacking. And Pochettino is experienced with Tottenham. He was never a failure at Tottenham. Take to Tottenham for their first Champions League final. And I think even at the PhD, he was also a successful coach. Because no any other predecessor or after his successor who have excelled more than what he has achieved.
In fact, during his time at Tottenham went to the Champions League. I said like 4 times straight.
Yes, I agree. Yes, and also making the final.
Yeah,
one of the season. So he's the ideal candidate for the Chelsea job.
Very well. All right, before we leave now, of course, to the big one, some EPL matches will go down today, but of course, the match that everybody is talking about which a lot of pundits see that will be the title decider, is the big one, Man City at home against league leaders Arsenal tonight. And of course, so much has been said going into this game. And for Arsenal, if they are to win this league, then this is a must-win game for them. And like Guardiola clearly said, Guardiola said, if they win tonight, if Manchester wins this tonight, it means the league is in total control. They'll be in full control of the league as it is. And for Arsenal, an uphill task to face, especially at the Etihad tonight.
Yeah, it's a day indeed. It's a day every followers of the play, every followers of the football of the Premier Leagues, every fans of the Premier Leagues, whereby either you support either you support us now, or you support neither you support us now,
every football lover will be watching.
Everybody have this day in
Yeah.
their calendar, in their diary. The time everybody have the time in their diary. So everyone is already waiting, and we are clocking down to the time. But looking at this game, looking at the pedigree of the two clubs, their previous match before now, if you look at it, I think it is all Man City's affair. Arsenal have just, let's say, just 20% chance. If at all Arsenal even have up to 20% chance to stand to escape defeat today. And it's all about Man City. It's all about Man City. Everything talk about is all about Man City. But in the round like that, I always say you can never say it on this after the final whistle. But let's see how either Arsenal, Arteta and his boy will escape Man City's strong onslaught. Well, I can't believe no any Arsenal fans, no anybody connected to Arsenal will come out today confidently to tell me that Arsenal, we are going to beat Man City. No anybody. But like the weekend when former Manchester United fans, former United legends, captain, were ringing, give Arsenal some tip that Man Cities are also vulnerable if you caught them on the tradition. Exactly. That Arsenal should watch out for them to try to caught them on the tradition. And to me, I'm not a coach, but when I read that Winnie's ideas and stories, I think if Arsenal must get a result, they need to buy into that idea. Because for instance, you see that Arsenal can cut Man City on the tradition, and Arsenal have players like Jesus, like the Martinelli and the rest, and even Osaka to do the job. And another thing that Arsenal should not have a focus, do not have any idea that they want to stop Allah. That nobody can stop Allah. All you need to do is just play your normal game and try to attack, to create chances for yourself, to score. Instead of to just sit there, we are focusing on to stop Allah. They shouldn't have a job saying we want to stop Allah. Because if you want to stop Allah, you make yourself look vulnerable. And like Rooney advice, I think if Arsenal keep into that ideas advised by the Rooney, and at the same time bring their own ideas and mentality, they will be able to play the normal game and at least to even give themselves some level of chance that yes, they can get something from the job. Instead of saying, let's stop Allah or let's try to defend. You can't defend against Man City. Even though I still just even Arsenal lucky, you said that how Arsenal is lucky to score go in the first half or in the second half. They should not have an idea saying what to defend. You can never defend against Guardiola team. So the best thing is for you play your normal game, come out to attack, and the best form of defense is to attack.
I agree with you. Of course, that match comes up tonight. Very important game. We will be watching and hopefully we'll give you results of that encounter tomorrow. Well, that's all we have for you on today's episode. Of course, some other matches quickly also coming up later on is Nottingham Forest against Brighton and Hove. Nottingham Forest fighting relegation. Chelsea will be up against Brentford in that London derby. For West Ham, well, they'll hope to continue their resurgence, some form of resurgence against Liverpool. Liverpool too seem to be doing well in the last couple of matches. All these matches also come up tonight starting from 7:30, but the big one comes up 8 p.m. Nigerian time later on today.
And we hope that Brentford will not come to embarrass Bala.
Exactly. All right. Oliver, thank you for being in the studio on today's edition of the program.
Thank you.
All right. Until we come your way tomorrow again, do stay safe out there. My name is Afa Acho and his wife now.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.